Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review. Today's movie review is going to be on a very old movie from 1975, and of course, me, my dad, and Uncle Charles, and my friends, we we all went and saw this movie at Sun and Surf Cinema as my final visit at Sun and Surf Cinema before they closed forever after Labor Day. And the movie I'm going to be reviewing today is going to be on Jaws. Yep, that's right. I'm reviewing the original Jaws, There you go. So Jaws is directed by the one and only Steven Spielberg, and the music score was composed by John Williams. And the movie stars Roy Schneider, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss, Lorraine Gary, and Murray Hamilton. And so Jaws is pretty much about a police chief named Martin Brody who basically teams up with a marine biologist and a professional shark hunter to kill the shark. Of course, because they pretty much all three of those guys have to go out onto the sea in order to kill the shark that's attacking beachgoers. And of course, the shark basically goes around attacking people and beachgoers. And basically the movie takes place at a summer resort town, and so Martin Brody and of course and the two other guys, all three of them have to do whatever they can to kill the shark for good, and hopefully the beachgoers will be safe. All right, so like I said, me, my dad, Uncle Charles, and my friends all went and saw this movie at Sun and Surf Cinema last night. All of us actually went and saw it in 3D as well. And as for seeing a 70s movie on the big screen in 3D, I actually thought this movie was super cool. I mean, by that I mean it was super cool to see in 3D. Well, wearing the 3D glasses when it comes to the jump shocks and the underwater parts. And of course, we all know the original Jaws is definitely one of Steven Spielberg's best movies he's ever made, and it's also a classic movie too about a shark as well. Yeah, and of course, this movie is also a very old thriller film as well, and also I actually do remember going on the Jaws ride attraction when it used to be at Universal Studios Orlando, And yeah, this movie is definitely a Steven Spielberg masterpiece for sure. It's a classic, and it's a masterpiece from the 70s. And like I said, one of Steven Spielberg's best movies he's ever made. Even the acting performances are really good too, like Roy Schneider, and there's also Richard Dreyfuss and Robert Shaw, Lorraine Gary. And of course Martin Brody is definitely a really classic character from Jaws, like Martin Brody. Yeah. And of course, the way they use the shark props for the film, it's actually very interesting when you think about it. How they created an animatronic of a shark. That's not really a real shark, of course, because they just it's they basically just use a model shark for the underwater parts, as well as whenever the shark is on screen. And yeah, and of course John Williams' music score, because John Williams has worked with Steven Spielberg on a lot of his movies, and I gotta say, his music score is definitely really good as well, and yeah, very, very great as well. And of course, we all know the Jaws theme that John Williams composed, of course. Yeah. And yeah, the previews I got in front of Jaws in 3D were those were The Woman King, Avatar: The Way of Water, Black Adam, and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Yep. There was also a Hotels.com advertisement before the movie started, but that doesn't really count. So, yeah, and plus, yes, Jaws is definitely one of the best movies of 1975. And plus, this was also the first installment of the Jaws franchise, because this movie also it was followed by 3 sequels, without the involvement of Steven Spielberg, because Jaws 2, from what I heard, it's kind of not, from what I heard from some people, including my Uncle Charles, I've been hearing it's not as good as the first Jaws movie, but it's still a good movie, Jaws 2. And there's also Jaws 3 as well. When Jaws 3 first came out, it used to be called Jaws 3D. Yeah, and then of course I have seen the final Jaws movie in the franchise, like Jaws the Revenge. I've seen that. I've seen Jaws the Revenge before, and you would not believe how awful Jaws the Revenge was. But I will give credit to two of the actors who are in it, like Michael Caine in Jaws the Revenge. I will give credit to him since he is a talented actor, as well as the child actress who played Anne Marie from All Dogs Go to Heaven and Ducky from The Land Before Time. That was Judah Barcy in Jaws the Revenge. Yeah, it's like she actually wore her own swimsuit in Jaws the Revenge when Judah Barcy worked on the last Jaws movie. So, and that's also another redeeming quality. I will give credit to Jaws the Revenge because Judah Barcy was just a cute actress that didn't deserve to die. But as for this movie, the original Jaws, I gotta say the original Jaws is definitely the best one out of all of them, for sure, I can tell. And like I said, seeing Jaws in 3D was also my last final visit at Sun and Surf for good. Since a hotel just bought the cinema, and then after Labor Day, it will be the Sun and Surf cinema will be turned into a condo. And plus, what's also even cool about Sun and Surf, I actually got some shirts that said about it's actually like 50 years of Sun and Surf. I actually got some shirts at the cinema, so let me go get them. I got like a blue and red shirts for my friend, it's like I got some for my mom. I'm only gonna show you one of the blue shirts, so they're all large sizes, by the way. And yep, here's one of the Sun and Surf shirts right here. This one's red. Here's the back side, Sun and Surf. That's red. And here's the blue one. Yep. Very cool. Yep, 50 years of movie memories in Ocean City, Maryland. Yep. So yeah, I'm glad I got these shirts, and yeah, so overall, Jaws was a classic masterpiece Steven Spielberg movie, and I'm gonna give Jaws 5 out of 5 stars. If you haven't seen Jaws yet, then I don't know what you're missing, because I recommend checking this movie out for sure. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for my movie review on Jaws, and that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching my movie review on the original Jaws, and with that being said, until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it. Talk to you later.